Hi and welcome back to Garfin's Creation. In this video I'll show you how to make a soft, moist and flavorful ripe Tadgola cake. This naturally sweet fruit gives the cake a delicate flavor and a wonderful soft texture. The recipe is mentioned below. We'll begin by extracting the orange pulp from the ripe Tadgola first. So while selecting the Tadgola, you have to make sure that it is nice and ripe. It should also be soft, so you know you can get a lot of pulp from this Tadgola. Depending upon the region, this Tadgola is named in different names too. It is also called as palm fruit. This is the same fruit from where you may have eaten that ice apple too. And once that ice apple gets ripe, it becomes like this, soft and juicy from inside all over. So after removing the top cap of the fruit, we also need to remove this outer skin. We will extract the pulp from this orange husk. So just remove all the dark skin from outside first. The Tadgola inside contains at least 1 to 3 seeds inside. So we'll try to separate them first and then remove the side husk out. But since it was getting difficult to get the seeds separated, I started removing the side husk separately. Using a knife, I tried to get the maximum out. And then while going further, I realized that this is just one single seed inside. So I tried to remove as much husk as I could. So I'll just put this into a vessel and then we'll just add in hot water. I've added 1 cup of hot water and just press it and let this soak in for at least 15 to 20 minutes or till the water gets cold. And this one single seed was difficult to extract, so I kept it separately in hot water too. We just need 1 cup of the pulp for this entire recipe. Keep all that aside for about 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, we also need to grate some coconut. You can use a normal freshly grated coconut. But here I'll be just grinding some coconut pieces in a mixie grinder. If you too are doing the same, do not grind it too very fine. This is about 3/4 of a cup. So now after about 20 to 30 minutes, the water is cooled down. We'll try to extract the pulp from this. As you can see, most of the water has been soaked and the husk has become a bit soft. So now I'll just be adding a little more room temperature water and try to extract more pulp from this. After adding the water, I'll just squeeze it a little bit so that the husk becomes even more softer. Then we also need to strain this. You can use any fine strainer for this. So I just put in all the husk into the strainer and squeeze out the pulp from it. If you have also tried removing the pulp from the Tadgola, do write it in the comments below and the way how you have extracted it. I would really like to know other ways on how to do this. So here now I'm just squeezing the husk on the sides of the strainer. You will see that the rich thick pulp will be coming out into the bowl. You can also use both your hands and squeeze out the pulp from it too. I found this way much easier. If you have another way, please do comment below. I will also be extracting the pulp from that large seed too. And here you can see we've got a nice orange, creamy and thick pulp from the Tadgola. Just need 1 cup for this recipe. Along with that, these are all the other ingredients too we'll be using to make this Tadgola cake recipe. We also need to whip up an egg and keep that ready too. Once that is done, in a mixing bowl we'll be adding 1 cup of the Tadgola pulp. Whichever way you extract the pulp, don't forget to strain it before using it. This entire recipe I'll be using a 250 ml measuring cup. Into this I'll be adding some powdered jaggery. We need to mix that into it and give it a nice mix till the jaggery is almost melted. In place of jaggery, you can also use sugar. Same quantity, just replace it with the jaggery. Next, also add in the beaten egg, salt, cardamon powder and a tablespoon of ghee. As we have used jaggery for this recipe, the cake is going to look brown in color. But if you want the cake to look yellow, just skip the jaggery and replace it with the sugar. Now we'll just mix in all this really well. Once this is mixed well, we'll be adding Rawa into it. This is 3/4 cup of rava. Add it and just mix it well. Whichever measuring cup you are using, make sure that you use all the ingredients with that same cup. Now after mixing this well, we need to let this soak in for at least 1 hour. Till then the rava will soak in the moisture and get a little fluffy. And that will give a good texture to this Tadgola cake. So just cover it and set it aside for at least 1 hour. And in the meantime, we'll also prepare a cake pan. Here I'm using a 6 inches round cake tin. I'll just grease it with some oil and put a parchment paper or a butter paper down. Grease it once more all over and keep it aside. And then back to the cake batter. After 1 hour, you will see that the rava has soaked in the moisture and has got nice and fluffy. Next into it, I've added the baking powder and just a 1/4 cup of maida. If you do not want to use maida, you can add more of the rava that we had added before. So instead of 3/4 cup of rava, you just add 1 cup of rava. But adding the maida, you just get a good texture to this cake. Now after you've added that, just mix it all well. And lastly, we just need to add the grated coconut. Mix the grated coconut as well, and with this our cake batter will be ready. One more thing to mention, all the ingredients used here today are at room temperature. So now once this is all well mixed, we just need to fill in the cake pan. I'll be baking this cake in the oven today. However, this also can be baked over a stove top using a vessel. We can bake it in a vessel at low to medium flame for about 35 to 40 minutes. After you've added the batter, just level the top and just tap it a few times. And now this cake will go into the oven to be baked in a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 35 to 40 minutes, or until the toothpick comes out clean. We will let this cake cool down completely. Just dampen a napkin with just a little water and cover the tin with it. The napkin is just a little moist. Now this will take time for the cake to completely cool down. Once the cake is cooled down, you will also notice the cake has left the sides of the tin. I'll be just running a knife through the cake and then unmold it. I'll be cutting slices from this, but if you prefer, you can also cut out triangles. This cake is just perfect for tea time or whenever you're looking to try out something different with seasonal produce. So if you have also made cucumber cake before, you will surely like this cake as well. Don't forget, I've already shared the cucumber cake recipe on my YouTube channel and you can check that recipe out too. You can check out the texture of this cake. It's nice, soft and moist. So slice the cake in whichever way you prefer and enjoy it right away. Besides this Tadgola cake and the cucumber cake, there are many other cake recipes too on my YouTube channel. I'll be putting the entire playlist at the end of this video too. But before the Tadgolas go out of season, just get hold of one and make this nice yummy Tadgola cake today. This ripe type of Tadgola, you get it during the rainy season. And this cake just makes it perfect with hot cup of tea with the rains outside. So if you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Garfin's Creation for more delicious baking recipe, cooking tips and creative food ideas too. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon again in the next recipe too. Till then, take care and bye-bye.